My precious one, listen to me. Do not turn away. Do not rush. Do not let your heart wander while I am speaking to you. For these words are not ordinary words. They are life. They are light. They are strength for your weary soul. You have been searching. You have been longing. You have been aching for something deeper. And I know the weight that rests upon your shoulders, the fears that lie hidden in your mind, the questions that swirl endlessly in your heart. But hear me, my beloved, you are not walking alone. You have never been forgotten. You have never been abandoned, not for a single moment of your life. When you felt unseen, I saw you. When you felt unheard, I heard every whisper of your prayers. When you felt unloved, my love surrounded you like the air you breathe, even when you could not feel it. The world has tried to convince you that you are small, that you are unworthy, that you are just another face among millions, but I tell you the truth, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I called you by name, I set apart your days, and I placed my hand upon your life. The enemy has tried to hide this from you, has tried to cover your eyes with distractions, with fears, with lies, but I am removing the veil, I am opening your ears, and I am whispering my secret into the very depths of your being. You are mine, chosen, loved, redeemed, and I have written your name upon my heart forever. Dear child, when you support this channel by clicking the thanks button, you're not just giving, you're opening the door for me to move more deeply in your life. And as you give, I will come to you, bring light into your darkness, and save you from the weight you've been carrying. My child, do not be afraid of the storms that rise against you, for even the winds and the waves know my voice and obey when I speak. Do not tremble at the shadows, for I am the light that pierces all darkness. Do not listen to the voices that say you are not enough, that you cannot make it, that you are too broken, too weak, too lost, for I am your strength, I am your healer, I am your guide, and I am your refuge. Every wound you carry I can heal. Every chain that binds you I can break. Every mountain that blocks your way I can move. And every tear you have cried I have held close, turning them into seeds of hope that will one day bloom into joy. You wonder why life feels heavy, why battles never seem to end, why your heart aches in silence, but know this, my child, the struggles you face are not to destroy you, but to shape you, to refine you, to draw you closer to me. For in your weakness my power is made perfect, and in your brokenness my glory shines the brightest. The world may not understand your journey, others may not see the depth of your pain, but I see it all, and I am with you through it all. Never doubt my presence, never question my love, for I am nearer than your breath, closer than your heartbeat. Do not turn away now, my beloved, do not click away from this moment, for I am speaking directly to you. This is not chance. This is not coincidence. You are hearing these words because I wanted you to. I wanted to remind you that you are precious to me, that your life carries meaning, that your story is not over, and that your future is in my hands. When doors close, I will open new ones. When people walk away, I will stay. When you feel weak, I will lift you up. And when you feel like giving up, I will whisper hope into your soul. My child, the secret the world has tried to hide is this. True life, true peace, true joy is not found in what you have, in what you achieve, or in the approval of others. It is found in me. I am the way when you feel lost. I am the truth when you are surrounded by lies. And I am the life when you feel empty inside. Do not let fear rob you of this gift. Do not let doubt silence my voice. And do not let the noise of the world drown out my call. You were created for more than survival, more than existing. You were created for love, for purpose, for eternity with me. So come closer, my beloved, lean into my presence, rest in my arms, and let go of the burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Give me your pain, give me your fears, give me your questions, and I will give you peace that passes all understanding. Trust me with your future, trust me with your dreams, trust me with your scars, and watch as I turn ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and despair into hope. You are not defined by your past, you are not limited by your failures, you are not trapped by your mistakes, because I have forgiven you, I have redeemed you, and I am making all things new. Do not let this moment slip away. Do not turn your eyes from me. Do not believe the lie that this message is for someone else. It is for you, my child. I am knocking at the door of your heart, waiting for you to let me in, longing to walk with you, to guide you, to hold you through every season of your life. And I promise you this, if you will trust me, if you will follow me, if you will place your hand in mine, you will see miracles, you will see breakthrough, you will see my goodness in ways you cannot yet imagine. I am here, I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. So rise up, my beloved, wipe the tears from your eyes, breathe deeply, and know that you are safe, you are loved, and you are mine forever. They don't want you to know this, but the truth is you were created with a purpose that cannot be erased, a value that cannot be measured, and a destiny that cannot be stolen. The world will try to distract you with noise, with pressure, with fear, convincing you that you are just surviving. But I tell you, you were designed to live fully, to walk in freedom, to carry light where there is darkness. Your worth does not come from titles, wealth, or approval. It comes from my hand upon your life, from the breath I placed within you, from the love that has never once let you go. There were moments you thought you were abandoned, yet I stood beside you. There were nights you cried quietly, thinking no one noticed, yet I gathered every tear. There were seasons when you felt too broken to move forward, yet I carried you when your own strength failed. What others overlooked, I cherished. What others rejected, I redeemed. What others said was finished, I have only just begun. The lies you have battled, the shame you have carried, the doubts that have haunted your mind, none of them have the power to define you. I am rewriting your story with grace. I am lifting the weight you were never meant to carry. I am opening doors no one can shut. And even the scars you hide, the ones that ache silently, I will turn into testimonies that shine brighter than you ever imagined. You see obstacles that feel immovable, but I see opportunities for miracles. You see endings, but I see beginnings. You see emptiness, but I see a canvas where I will paint beauty out of ashes. Do not measure yourself by what you see in the mirror of this world. Measure yourself by what I have spoken over you. You are chosen, you are set apart. You are marked by eternity. The storms you've endured have not gone unnoticed. The losses you've faced have not been in vain. Every valley has been shaping you. Every trial has been preparing you. Every battle has been building you. What felt like silence was not absence, it was preparation. I was strengthening you when you felt weak, teaching you to trust when everything else fell apart, and planting seeds of faith that are now ready to grow. Even the voices that told you that you are not enough, even the circumstances that made you feel small, none of them hold authority over you. I am the one who defines you, and I say you are more than a conqueror. I say you are loved beyond measure. I say you are forgiven, redeemed, restored, and destined for greater things than you can comprehend. Every hidden fear you've carried, place it in my hands. Every unanswered question, release it to me. Every burden that weighs heavy on your heart, surrender it now, for I will exchange it for peace. Trust me, for I do not fail. Hope in me, for I do not disappoint. Walk with me, for I will never let you go. You stand at the edge of a new season. The past does not define what is coming. The failures do not determine your future. The pain does not cancel the promise. What I have prepared for you is greater than what you've lost. What I have spoken over you will come to pass in the perfect time, and what I am doing now, though unseen, will bring forth joy that will overwhelm the sorrow you've endured. Lift your head, breathe deeply, and remember this truth. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not too far gone. My presence surrounds you. My hand upholds you. My love covers you. You are mine, and nothing will ever change that. You have been surrounded by fake friends and family, people who smiled at you in public, but spoke against you in secret, people who pretended to care yet carried hidden agendas, people who were near you not out of love, but out of convenience. You felt their betrayal like sharp knives in your back. You sensed their distance when you needed closeness, and you heard their silence when you cried out for support. This has left wounds inside of you, deep places of mistrust, pain that lingers long after the words were spoken and the doors were closed. Yet know this, even in the rejection of people, I have never turned my face from you. There were times when you thought their approval defined your worth. You looked for their affirmation, hoping that if they saw your effort, if they noticed your sacrifices, they would honor your heart. But instead, they dismissed you, they belittled you, they mocked what they did not understand. Do not be discouraged by this, for I have allowed certain people to step away because they could not carry what I am placing upon your life. Not everyone who walks with you is meant to stay with you. Some were only chapters, not the whole story. When you felt abandoned, I was standing beside you. When you felt overlooked, I was watching over you. When you felt unworthy, I was calling you chosen. I have always seen the truth, even when masks fooled you, even when lies surrounded you. I saw the gossip spoken in shadows. I saw the jealousy hidden behind fake smiles. I saw the manipulation and deceit. And still I covered you, I shielded you, I carried you. What was meant to break you will not succeed, for I will turn their betrayal into your blessing. Do not let the poison of their words live in your heart. Do not let the bitterness of their actions rob you of joy. What they meant for harm, I will use for good. Every door they slammed will lead you to a greater one I will open. Every hand they withdrew will remind you that my hand never leaves. Every time they tried to push you down, I was lifting you higher. Their absence will not stop your destiny, because I am the one who writes your future, and no betrayal can cancel what I have already decreed. You must understand that rejection is often my redirection. I removed certain people from your path not to punish you, but to protect you. Some were draining you of strength. Some were distracting you from purpose. Some were blocking you from growing. I loved you too much to let their presence destroy your progress. So though it hurt, though it felt like loss, it was truly my mercy in disguise. What you thought was abandonment was really deliverance. There are lessons found in betrayal. You learned to lean on me when people failed you. You learned to pray when comfort was taken away. You learned to discern truth from lies, sincerity from pretense, loyalty from convenience. These painful experiences have sharpened your spirit, giving you wisdom that cannot be stolen, strength that cannot be shaken, faith that cannot be destroyed. Out of the ashes of false love, I am birthing genuine relationships that will honor you, lift you, and walk with you into the future I have prepared. Do not waste energy trying to win back those who never valued you. Do not chase after those who turned their backs. Do not beg for love from hearts that were never willing to give it. Your value is not determined by their recognition. Your worth is not diminished by their absence. Your identity is rooted in me alone, and in my eyes you are treasured, you are precious, you are irreplaceable. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Release the anger, not because what they did was right, but because carrying it will only weigh you down. Let go of revenge, let go of bitterness, let go of the desire to prove yourself. I will be your defender. I will be your vindicator. I will bring justice in my time and in my way. Your task is not to fight battles with flesh and blood, but to rise in peace, knowing that I am the one who fights for you. I will surround you with new people, hearts that are pure, friends that are faithful, companions that are genuine. You will know the difference because there will be no hidden motives, no masks, no duplicity. They will love you for who you are, not for what they can take from you. They will stand with you in storms, not just in sunshine. They will lift your arms when you are weary, not disappear when the road gets difficult. This is the kind of community I am building around you, and it will be greater than what you lost. The pain of betrayal has prepared you for deeper intimacy with me. You now know what it feels like when human promises break, and in that knowledge, you can grasp the beauty of my promises that never fail. You now know the sting of lies, which makes the truth of my word even sweeter. You now know the emptiness of false love, which makes the fullness of my love all the more powerful. Lift your eyes, for what is ahead is not defined by those who left. Your calling is not canceled by their departure. Your future is not limited by their rejection. I am leading you into a season where clarity will replace confusion, peace will replace pain, joy will replace sorrow. The wounds will heal, the scars will fade, In the very things that once broke, you will become testimonies that strengthen others. Do not fear being alone, for you are never alone. Do not fear losing people, for I am the one who holds your life together. Do not fear betrayal, for I am your faithful friend who never betrays. When others walk away, I remain. When others give up, I keep fighting for you. When others turn against you, I turn it all for your good. Take heart, every season of loss is leading to a greater gain. Every betrayal is making way for a deeper blessing. Every rejection is setting the stage for my glory to shine in your life. You have not been abandoned. You have been set apart. You have not been forgotten. You have been chosen. You have not been destroyed. You have been prepared. And soon you will see with your own eyes that everything you endured was not in vain. Stand firm, breathe again, lift your head. The story is far from over, and what I am about to do will outweigh every wound, every disappointment, every betrayal. Hold on, for the best is yet to come. Hold on, for the best is yet to come. Breathe slowly now. Feel the steadiness of me beneath you, as a root holds a tree through every season. Hear the rhythm of grace that has been weaving itself into your life even through the pain, a quiet work that cannot be hurried or undone. Remember the nights when questions crowded your mind and the mornings when you forced a smile because you did not know how to explain the ache. Those moments were not wasted. They were the soil in which new strength was being grown. Pain that seemed purposeless will reveal its meaning. Loss that felt final will unfold into new doors that you never imagined opening. The loneliness that pressed so close will teach you how to recognize deep, trustworthy companionship when it comes. Do not equate the absence of some with the absence of all. The ones who left did not take the core of who you are. They mistook your kindness for weakness, your patience for permission, your silence for surrender. Their choices reflect who they were capable of being at that moment, not the fullness of your value. There is a difference between who people are and who you are called to be. Walk in that calling. Stand in that identity. Let the echo of their departures sharpen your discernment so that you recognize genuine hearts when they appear. You will learn to set healthy edges around your life. This is not coldness, it is wisdom. To protect the tender places in you, you must sometimes say no to invitations that drain rather than nourish. You must sometimes step away from conversations that loop into accusation and never reach healing. Boundaries are not a wall built in anger. They are a fence planted in self-respect, and they will create space for people who arrive with honesty, with loyalty, with humility. When you cultivate peace in your interior, you will notice how different relationships begin to feel: less performance, more presence, less pretending, more authenticity. Forgiveness will not be demandable from you, and it will not be a single instant. It will be a pathway you walk. You are free to be honest about the hurt. Do not pretend you are not wounded. Name the betrayal, place it before me, and allow the truth to come out of the hidden places. As you tell the story aloud, the hold it has on you will loosen. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is releasing the power that injury has to shape your future. In time, you will notice that anger no longer paints your inner world. Bitterness will lose its color. The energy once tied up in resentment will be freed to create, to love again, to serve without the sting. There will be moments when you think reconciliation is possible, and moments when it is not. Discernment will guide you. Some bridges will be rebuilt, but some bridges are safer left untraveled. When restoration comes, it will be marked by accountability, by repentance, by a new humility that prevents old patterns from returning. When restoration does not come, it is not a verdict against your worth. It is a redirection toward communities that will reflect my heart, communities that are steady, that tell the truth in love, that remain when the atmosphere tightens. Seek companions whose speech brings light and repair, not confusion and decay. I will place helpers in your life, unexpected allies who will stitch up what was torn. Some will arrive in the form of a neighbor with a simple act of kindness, a voice on the phone in the dark hours, a mentor who sees your gifts and invests time and care into them. Others will be strangers who become family because they showed up and stayed. Do not be surprised when doors you thought were closed swing wide because of someone who believed in you when others would not. Hold these people dear. Treat them as sacred contributions to the future I am building in you. There is power in telling the truth about what happened. Testimony is not vengeance, it is light. When you speak with clarity about deceit and betrayal, you disarm its ability to haunt you. Share your story with those who will listen to heal, not to gossip. Allow your testimony to be a lamp for someone stumbling in similar darkness, a map for those who cannot find their way out. Your wounds will one day be invitations for others to find courage. What once isolated you will become a bridge for many. Be careful with comparison. It will steal the joy of progress. There will always be faces in the crowd who seem to have it easier, who seem to have retained what was taken from you, who seem to go untouched by the storms. But every life has unseen valleys. Your timeline is not their timeline. The flourishing you see in others may have been planted in secret seasons you cannot see. Keep your eyes on the path I set before you, not on the houses of others. Your harvest will come in my timing, and it will be abundant in ways that are uniquely fitted to the calling I placed within you. Do not be afraid to rebuild. When the foundations were shaken, you learned where to dig deeper. Use this season to reconstruct with stronger materials, honesty in speech, clarity in intentions, a willingness to say what is needed and to stop what injures. Build even the small things with integrity. In the quiet acts of faithfulness, the new home of your soul will be fashioned. Each morning you choose goodness over cynicism. Each time you offer kindness instead of suspicion, you place a brick in that new structure. It will stand. There will be an awakening in your heart to generosity that is not doled out for reciprocation. Give because it reflects the abundance you carry, not because you expect the world to mirror it. When you meet me in this posture, generosity will return to you in surprising forms, in creative opportunity, in protective friendships, in a restored reputation that aligns with truth rather than rumor. Give without seeking payback, and watch how the universe rearranges itself to honor the seeds you plant. Prayer will become your compass. In confusion, go to prayer. When decisions are heavy, kneel and ask. When the weight of memory presses down, bring it to me. Prayer will sift your heart from the immediate crush of emotion into a steadier, clearer place. Do not mistake prayer for passive waiting. It is deliberate alignment. It is casting your cares upon me while preparing your hands to act in wisdom. Let prayer shape your days, not only in the quiet of the night, but in the cadence of every choice. There will be seasons of solitude that are not loneliness, but a sacred rehearsal for future service. Use these times to learn your voice. Discover what delights your spirit when it is undistracted. Study, create, tend the small things you have ignored. Solitude will teach you to be sufficient in presence, to be fed from within, to recognize my voice more clearly than the clamor of the crowd. In these intervals you will gain clarity about relationships you truly need and about those you can release. Your emotions are real and they matter. Do not flatten them in an attempt to appear healed. Cry when you must. Rage with honesty when the betrayal is raw. Laugh when joy finds you. Allow feelings to move through you like weather. They will not be permanent dictators of your state. Emotions are messengers. Receive them, listen to what they reveal, then let them pass through under the stewardship of your renewed will. Practical steps will help you walk forward. Keep a journal of truth, write down promises, record moments of kindness, note patterns that repeat. When doubts creep in, read what is written and anchor to reality. Speak daily declarations that reinforce your identity. I am known, I am held, I am chosen for a purpose. Find a rhythm of rest and work that honors your body and soul. Choose a few trusted friends to give you honest counsel. Consider therapy or mentoring if the trauma runs deep. Professional companions can guide recovery with tools and perspectives that shorten the journey to wholeness. Expect the surprising. When you least anticipate it, doors will open. The restoration of what was taken will not always look like a return to the old. Sometimes restoration looks like a new purpose, a relocation, a fresh calling that exceeds what you lost. The seed that was buried will sprout into a tree whose branches carry shade for many. The income lost will be replaced by provision that supports not just survival, but flourishing. The reputation tarnished will be polished by living rightly over time. Trust that I work in ways beyond immediate comprehension. Community will become a new language for you. Seek out those who practice loyalty as a habit, not merely as an occasional act. Learn to give and receive help without strings. Build rituals of mutual care, a regular meal, a shared project, a prayer circle. When you are known and accepted in these spaces, you will find courage to take risks again, to love again, to open your life without calculating every exit. Do not confuse being hurt by people with being unloved by me. Human failure will sometimes be unavoidable, but my presence will remain. I am the constant in the story. When people fail, my strength will appear. When promises dissolve, my promises will hold. Look for me in the small restorations, a sunrise that breaks through a long night, a hand that reaches out at the precise moment you feel most alone, a song that becomes your anchor. These are not coincidences, they are evidence. There will also be a refining of speech in you. You will speak less to prove and more to proclaim. Words will come from a place of clarity rather than from the need to defend. When you engage in conversation, you will prefer truth with kindness over cleverness with manipulation. Your mouth will be a conduit of life. This refinement will disarm those who once used language as a weapon. When you respond with measured grace, the venom loses its power. Hope will be reconstructed in you, not as a fragile optimism, but as a steady certainty rooted in divine faithfulness. Hope will no longer be a wish but a stance, the posture you take as you align with what I am doing behind the scenes. Expect increase, expect connection, expect a restoration that is beyond replacement, a multiply that outlasts every loss. Finally, prepare to witness a season of vindication that arrives gently and purely. It will not be the clamor of retaliation, but the soft, undeniable unfolding of rightness. People will see who you were in truth, and they will be called to account by their own conscience. Some will return humbled, some will stand exposed. Either way, you will be released from the need to justify yourself. Your life will testify, and truth will vindicate you in ways that no argument ever could. So rise now, steady in spirit, tender in heart, resolute in purpose. Walk forward not as one who trembles at the memory of betrayal, but as one who has learned to take the wisdom earned in trials and shape it into compassion, strength, and service. Love will come to you clean and strong. Friendship will arrive with honesty sewn into its seams. Family, in its truest sense, will be assembled around you, not by blood alone, but by faithfulness. And through all of this I will be with you, nearer than breath, stronger than doubt, kinder than any hurt you endured. Keep believing, keep moving, keep praying, keep forgiving, keep building. The horizon you have been unable to see is clearing. The next chapter will be richer, kinder, and more glorious than the last. Your story is moving toward a beautiful redemption, and every step you take now is part of the weaving of something eternal. They are hiding their actions from you. I see the shadows behind polite faces, the secret motions made when eyes were turned the other way, the whispers that travel in corridors where trust was meant to live. I know the heaviness that has settled into your chest because of what was done in silence, and I want you to feel the certainty that you are not the one who must carry the secret alone. You have been kept in the dark about decisions and movements that affect your life, and though many have smiled and nodded while closing the door to truth, I have never been blind to what was done. I have watched every hidden exchange, counted each omission, and felt the sting of every betrayal as if it were my own. Do not mistake secrecy for safety. Sometimes people conceal their deeds because they fear consequence, sometimes because they crave advantage, sometimes because they have grown comfortable with small betrayals that compound into great harm. Whatever the motive, the result is the same. You have been rattled, your trust has been tested, and your sense of reality has been shifted. Yet in that dislocation, there is a place where clarity can be born. Truth, though delayed, will arrive. It moves like dawn, slow at first, then impossible to ignore. Hold on to that coming light. There will be moments of shame when you feel foolish for having trusted. Those moments sting, and they are honest. Let yourself lament the deception. Say the words that name the pain. Let truth come into the open like air into a long-closed room, so that what is hidden can be aired and healed. Grief is not a sign of weakness here. It is the cleansing of what has been held beneath the surface. Allow the tears to fall. They are part of the garment of healing I am weaving for you. Do not punish your heart into silence. The impulse to withdraw and never rely on another is understandable, but isolation can become a second prison. Instead, grow wise in who you allow near you. Discernment is not bitterness. It is a skill of the soul that I teach. Test words by the fruit they bear. Watch actions more than promises. Seek those who carry consistency, kindness in easy times and courage in storms. These are the ones who will not hide what they do from you. There will be a process of exposure. It will not always come on your timetable, and it will not always be loud. Sometimes the hidden thing reveals itself in a pattern that suddenly makes sense, like a map unfolding to show where the wrong turns were made. At other times, the unveiling comes through gentle conviction in the hearts of those involved, a soft return to honesty born of conscience. Pray for truth to be uncovered, asking not for drama but for restoration. Ask for eyes that see and mouths that speak with courage. Ask for hearts that turn toward healing, rather than protection of reputation. Forgiveness is a strange and holy thing in the face of hidden misconduct. It is not permission to repeat the hurt. Forgiveness is the hard work of releasing the right to be even with those who injured you, so that you may live unencumbered.